So tonight, everyone, we're gonna be starting Parasite Eve. This is one of up there being one of my favorite PS1 games. Which is funny because like when I originally played it, I fucking hated it. I didn't like it at all. Um, but it kind of grew on me, especially as a like kind of a weirder JRPG, like a weird mixture of a horror JRPG. Come on. It's not a super long game, but it has like a shit ton of dialogue in it. Like, I'm not gonna say we're gonna have entire streams where I'm just gonna be reading fucking screens, but there are gonna be some long ass segments in this. After we finish this, I'll probably play Parasite Eve 2 in the future. I think that's actually kind of an underrated game. Like, even though it is a bit more of like an RE clone with a little bit of RPG elements. Third one, I don't know so much. That one's pretty fucking rough. Let me know how the audio is, everyone, if I need to turn it up or not. Man, oh, man is. What's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to this opera. Aya Bray, age 25, occupation NYPD officer. I love that it says that and then it asks you, hey, you want to change your name? I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun. Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me? I even heard my dad got the best seats for us tonight. So lighten up. We're gonna have a great time, you'll see. I will say something like with this, like even though it's just called Parasite Eve, I like that this is actually a sequel to the original book because they do make direct mention of the events from the novel in here. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. I forbid it. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Grab her. And burn her at the stake. Father, if you are sentencing her to death, then I ask that you take my life. Wow, this shit is cutting off quick. Edward. Jesus, I don't want to. Oh my god, I. Go. Get out of here, now. Yep, you came in right as soon as I started. Thank you for sharing. Freeze, NYPD. You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. Haha. What's happening? My body, it's getting hot. Just as I thought. What is this? What did you do to me? I honestly almost didn't. Our bodies are communicating with each other. What communicating? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you'll become like me. Power? What power? Who are you? Eve. Eve. I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well. What? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, I was trying to get a bunch of different stuff working to potentially stream, and they kept kind of falling through and messing up. What is this? So this was kind of like my backup of a backup of a backup of a backup. What was that? Haha. Wait, where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. I know she's down there. Sounds like my backup arrived. I'm gonna hold off for right now. I can't remember. Do I save? Or can I save at any point? Thank you. Because, like, originally I was going to do D2, but I think that might get me in trouble on stream. Just because that game, I think, technically has nudity in it, and TikTok is still iffy about that shit. I tried getting Silent Hill the arcade up and working, but that shit kept getting flagged as like a virus on my computer, so I wasn't trying to fuck around too hard with that. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Then I was bouncing around between maybe playing a Castlevania or this or Half-Life or something. That girl. It couldn't be. Or the Ring game. Come on. Go through the door, Aya. Not gonna lie, I remember as a kid, this cutscene scared the shit out of me. Like, I just thought this was one of the creepiest fucking monsters I'd seen in a long time. Fuck. How do I change my weapon again? No. Appreciate it, you too. Jesus, did Eve do that to that rat? What's going on here? Can I set it to auto run? I'm trying to remember if I can do that. Game. There we go, okay. Here, take it. Take everything. It's all on the counter. Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD. You're the one that scared me, lady. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here. There was an incident here. You'll have to evacuate. What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya. Seriously, why the fuck is this loading taking so long? Like... There we go. No, fuck. Hm. Don't worry, buddy, I got you. This is probably up there as being one of the games I'd really like to see get remade. You're still alive. Hold on. Let me call the paramedics. Melissa. She's a monster. Don't try to talk now. Melissa, you mean the main actress? She's probably got Suzanne, too. You'll have to stop her. No, please, wake up. Hang in there. Like, imagine it's like you're this crispy motherfucker on the ground. It's like, don't worry, we can save you. There's nothing to save. You're literally a fucking McRib. Come on. Come on. Hot, help. I better notify the department about what happened here. Okay, this is how I save. Was it? Like, honestly, this game, once you kind of realize the tricks with it, like, mostly just making sure that you never give her a gun that fires more than one shot at a time, it becomes a little bit easier. Shit, where do I find that key at? The dog was pretty difficult, if I remember right, and I remember the crocodile. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones. I just want to know why the loading screen took so long at first when I came in here. I think I get it off the crispy-ass clown. I remember the museum, like, the stuff in the museum isn't difficult, but the museum was just a pain in the ass to navigate. It's that clown from the dressing room. That definitely can make a difference. Playing this on keyboard, I can see it being a pain in the ass. Let's see. There are iron rings on one side. Climb it. I'm trying to remember what it is that I need to do here. Because I know at some point, like, we leave and we come back. Okay, so yeah, I probably just missed it in one of the rooms. It's funny, because I've played through this game, like, a bunch of times, like, especially back during, like, the PS3 era, because you could get this digitally. Like, there's only so many rooms I can even go into, so I had to have missed it on... Come on. Because I thought the key was probably going to be on the clown, but I guess not. You got a key on you? True, yeah. Which is weird, because the way the battles are, this would be set up really well for just like a quick reload kind of thing. Okay, so it's got to be in the room with the parrot. Come on. Because I think this is the room I need to go to. No, fuck! Oh, what's this, a key? There we go. I didn't examine the body enough times. Let's see if I can use this on any of the other doors first. How many fucking parrots do these people have? Merry, Merry Christmas, goodbye. I do not remember fighting the bird at all. Holy shit. I can't remember if you can actually grind much in this game either, like... Because I do know, like, a lot of the battles are, like, these pre-scripted things. Okay, this isn't a thing I can interact with. I thought the Chrysler building you didn't unlock until after you beat the game. Because I know that's how you get the alternate ending. Oh, fuck. I keep doing that. That might be where I need to go anyway, so let's check these other places out first. I can't, I'm gonna wait on that. I do know once you get, like, the ability to basically use, like, healing, not healing magic, but whatever they call healing at in this, parasite energy or some shit, and you get the ability to heal, it kind of makes the game a lot easier. You might have been able to. Because I know maybe the park? Like the park outside the theater you're able to grind? But I mean, it does have random battles, so technically, like... I am able to technically grind these little guys for a little bit. I'm gonna... Okay. Yeah, I want to know why it keeps taking so damn long to load everything. Like, specifically this hallway. I don't know why this hallway is so intensive for it. A diary. I'm going to try and avoid farming as much as I can. November 3rd, Monday. The Christmas show is set. This has been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. I took all that medication to get here. I have to get the lead part. I'll even sell my soul to the devil if I have to. November 17th, Monday. The cast was announced, and Suzanne and I are double cast. I want to play this part alone, but everyone knows she's good. November 21st, Friday. I think I'm overdoing it. My body is getting hotter than ever for some reason. I'd better take more medicine. December 6th, Saturday. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die. I just want to get through the show. December 10th, Wednesday, I passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If these continue, Suzanne will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I'd better not take a lot of medication tonight. December 1st, Thursday, Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is it because I wanted the part so bad? God forgive me. December 17th, Wednesday. It looks like I'll be the lead. I'd better take more medication and work it. December 23rd, Tuesday, opening night. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I have the solo concert the next day at the park. But I'm not feeling well. I better shape up if I want to get through this. I better take more medication. For what? Why is she Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Another key. There we go. Like, I think if I was trying to go with the Chrysler building, to get the alternate ending, I would probably do some grinding. But I'm not really planning on doing Chrysler building on this playthrough. Just because I don't feel like grinding, what is that, like 100 floors? Like 100 floors. I could technically save. I could use save states if I really wanted to. I'm Melissa. I am Eve. I'm getting hot. Nucleic domination has finally come to an end once and for all. What? God, I want this game remade so bad just to see, like, the new cutscenes. But they would also make this game, like, 40 hours fucking long. I think the first Parasite Eve is the only... Yeah, I think so, too. Once again, the day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. Like, you can make the argument 2 sort of is, because 2 is canon to itself. Like, it's canon to Parasite Eve 1, which was canon to the book, but... Shit, I should probably heal. Looks like you still need some time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free. Mitochondria, what are you saying? I don't understand. Much like most people who read the fucking Parasite Eve book. I remember trying to read that. And thank God it basically came with a fucking medical dictionary in the back. Because holy shit, you can tell that that book was written by, like, a medical student or a pharmacologist or some shit. What? Where is this? Is that the little girl I saw? No, it's... that doctor, wait. Yeah, I read the book... Oh, I think I was in college around that time, so that was... almost 10 years ago, 2015? Mitochondria to be free. No. This game technically acts as a sequel to the book. So the book takes place entirely in Japan. It follows kind of a similar story, but it's a doctor, like a doctor's wife dies, and then he tries to resurrect her, but instead he brings back something, basically like the mitochondrial Eve that takes her over, and she's basically trying to create like a new race of people. Like, it's the events, like if you've played this game, when you meet the Japanese scientist, he starts talking about events that happen in Japan. When he's talking about that, he's actually referring to the events from the book. The book, here's the thing, the book is interesting. I wouldn't recommend it for the most part, just because it is kind of a pain in the ass to read. There is a Parasite Eve movie that's not too bad, actually. I would definitely recommend checking that out. The movie is worth checking out. Like, if you can find it online or pick up, like, a DVD of it. Parasite Power Scan. Definitely check out the movie. If you're a Parasite Eve fan, check it out. Like, the biggest complaint I can give for it is that it is like a 90s era, like, Japanese horror movie, so it's pretty low budget, but it's not a bad movie in any way. It's relatively accurate. If I remember right, I think it does take out some of the more creepy part. Not creepy in sense of like, ooh, scary, more like it does tone down some of the more fucked up parts of like how Eve got the sperm to make a new person. It cuts that. I'm pretty sure it reworks that portion of the story. I actually think there might be maybe 2 movies? There might be 2 Parasite Eve movies. I've only ever seen one of them. So I can't specifically say which one is the better one because I don't really remember off the top of my head. 4 bullet. I gotta remember how to read the stat line in this. Yeah, I would say that. Like, you're still gonna get the basics of what the story is, and it's pretty accurate, but it definitely tones down, like I said, some more fucked up parts of it. Shit, I probably should have saved after fighting Eve. No, it's not, like, super bad. Like, it... You're that little girl I saw in the theater. Are you lost? It's not, like, anything that's, like, oh, this is super fucked up. It just depends on what level of tolerance you have for... Like, I wish I could just say what it is, but I know for a fact I can't say that shit here on TikTok. Like... The book, even then, I would say, like, the book isn't super graphic. Like, there's way worse stuff that I've read then and now that's come out of Japan. So, I'll definitely say it's not the most graphic thing. Oh, shit. We are going to use the other gun. The only issue with the book, like I said, the book is mostly just a hard read because it's a very, like, clinical kind of book. Like, I remember, like, it'll even say stuff like, oh, he went to the blank table, and I was like, what kind of fucking table is that? And then, like, I go to the back of the book, and I look it up, and it's like, oh, it's a very specific type of table that, or like a table that they use when they, like, they're doing like petri dish, or yeah, like petri dish testing. I was like, oh, he could have just said the medical table or some shit, but no, he used like the exact wording for it. Like I said, I think if you're a Parasite Eve fan, it's worth checking out just to see. You can probably find it on like Kindle or like libraries now do like a lot of digital checkout, so you could probably check the book out from your library digitally or a physical copy pretty easy. Eve. You should be able to. If not, they can order it. That's where I got my copy from a long time ago. Hold it right there. My body, getting hot again. A is ready to take me on just by herself. Well, even if you did have more people with you, they just burn, right? Everyone else but you are. Tell me, Eve, why? Why me? Why am I the only one? You'll find out eventually. Even if you don't understand, don't worry. Your mitochondria will. They always know. I'm going to give some time to think, and some time to evolve. And the day shall arrive when you will awaken. But, like, the plots of this game and the original book are actually pretty close into it. Like, Eve's goal is basically the same in the book as it is in this. I would say Eve in the game is way more successful than Eve in the book. Oh yeah, see, $10 on Kindle. Like, I'd say it's worth checking out for $10. Unless you specifically want it just to have a physical copy of it. Ah, fuck, it's a crocodile. No, it was printed pretty frequently. There are 2 targets. Fuck. Forgot to switch guns. God damn, okay, I might actually lose to this boss. Yep. This is the first one. Like I say, if you want to read the book or watch the movie, you can, but I had never read or watched the movie before this, because I think this game came out in the US before we ever got the movie or the book. Kind of like how Berserk, like, I think the first thing the US ever got for Berserk was that Dreamcast game that I played. So I played that, not knowing what the fuck Berserk was. But I didn't have too many problems. This, it does a decent enough job of explaining everything that definitely you could jump into this without knowing the book or the movie. No, you were right. You were right. So let's do this. First off, let's switch back to that. And maybe we'll grind a level or 2. Because the only thing I'm worried about with grinding is I don't want to... risk taking too much more damage. Like, I remember now, like... I do remember the crocodile always giving me some trouble, and I think most of that is just because the arena is so damn small. I could see that. I do remember I died a lot on the baby. Near the end of the game. I do remember that. No, when it's chasing you. When you can't actually fight it, but touching it is like a one-hit kill. Thank you for the gift, by the way. Okay, so that... I do have to open that gate. Does the baby have a wing? The hell is revive? Holy shit, okay, that's gonna make things easier. I didn't even know you had revives in this game. I completely forgot about those. Like, I do think if I do try the Chrysler building on stream, I'll probably use save states. Just to make that way more manageable. No, go back. I saw that box. I saw the box over there. Come on. And there's a box right here. God, it does hide the boxes pretty damn well. Come here. Come on, open the box. Yeah, open the fucking box. I don't know. I don't know if it's because, like, survival horror was picking up and they wanted to do their own take on it, or if this was just something that the director just wanted to do. I do know that they got the rights for this property super cheap because the publisher had got busted for, like, coke. And they really needed money because they were, like, I guess on the verge of going out of business. So I do know Square got the rights to this book pretty easy. Or got the rights, yeah, the rights to the book pretty easy. And we'll go ahead and try the crocodile again. Come on. Oh. No, this is a Powerade house toxin. Hey, skip. I mean, I know for you that's true because of like your whole not having the sense of smell thing. But I ain't gonna lie, 90% of Powerade and Gatorade to me just tastes like slightly fruity salt water. Okay, we are gonna skip ahead some. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna shoot this thing in the head. Or not. Oh god, he's fucking us up. Did he literally corner us? I can't do anything. I'm stuck in the fucking corner. I didn't even know he could corner me. Holy shit. Okay. Bro. Bro. It's a fucked up game. I forgot that this boss fight had 2 phases. God, I need to get the range on this thing extended out so much more. No. Bad gator. Bad gator. Fuck. I got no health left now. I just got, when I got cornered in that, well, when I got cornered in the corner, that's what fucked me over. Skip. No, I'm probably not. Like, I know the tricks to this. I will definitely be using the turbo button, though. In general, I try to avoid using save states if I can. Like, when I did Fatal Frame, I had to use a save state. One, in one area because... just the game was super fucking hard, and then I had to use it for the final boss fight because the game would randomly freeze. Fuck. I don't know why I'm getting hit by that so much. It's super easy to dodge. No. God damn it. Stupid gator. Maybe I did grind at the beginning just to get the ability to heal. Oh, no, no. No. There we go. Fuck yeah. Slow enemy at recharge. Yes, take all. The dog boss, isn't that at the police station? When I will awaken, just tell me what you want, Eve. We're live in front of the Carnegie Hall, which has become a scene of a complete chaos. Miss, you were the sole survivor of that horrible ordeal, correct? Didn't your boyfriend live? Or your date? Until now, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts. Please, just leave me alone. This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively. Are you crazy? Jim, did you get that on tape? Scram, buddy. Daniel. Sorry I'm late, Aya. And long-ass loading screen. Are you okay? That was really something that happened back there. Or, Aya, are you okay? Yes, oh, but my date. Heard about the cop that your boyfriend ran out of... Wait. Heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. Haha. Sorry your date didn't go well, Aya. Ahem. It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date. Yeah, but of all places, the opera? There's a story. So, why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing right now? Saw the ad in the paper. I don't know. Just caught my eye. Don't tell me you were on this case. So, you finally got some cop instinct in you, huh? Instinct? Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve. He knows his dad's a cop. My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. But this one is hell of an incident, huh? Mitochondria, symbiosis? When I was in the hospital. Hey, Aya, you asleep? Oh well. Don't blame ya. After that, after what she's been through tonight, she's asleep with her fucking eyes wide open. We know you can make them blink square. Damn these loading screens. People will eventually forget and move on with their lives, but I will never forget it. It was pure terror, but it was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. Maybe we'll finish day 2 on stream, maybe. No. Yeah, I guess I was supposed to hit a button. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So, what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, Aya is the only witness so far. But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. I forgot how much, this game is just silent. I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give the permit to Taurus. He'll help you out. Mod permit. I will say this, I do like when RPGs go out of the traditional fantasy setting. I love when an RPG is set in modern day or close to modern day, or hell, just literally anything that isn't a medieval fantasy trope. Okay, is there a reason why I couldn't go through that door? What do you got to say? But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? Daniel, you got anything? I believe her. All okay. Yep. So you guys are just gonna say the same shit already. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs. Like, I think that's why I really liked, like, Kodelka, or how do I pronounce it? Kodelka? Because I just liked that setting, that we got something new. And even though, like, it wasn't modern, especially by, like, any sense, but, like, it was nice that it was outside of, like, medieval fantasy. Hey, looking good there. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That Baldy, who knows? So, what'll it be? Shotgun, rocket launcher? Wayne! Yes, sir. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh. Oh yeah, I'm a huge KOF fan. Huge. That's actually what my channel was pretty much built on originally. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case, heard it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can send you off empty handed. Or can't send you off empty handed. Do you play KOF Visor? Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. M16. Awesome. Who's your team? Captain Baker already notified me. Show me a modifications permit again. Mod permit. Which gun? Fuck, bro. I don't. We'll modify the M16. Add slot. Alright, just wait here. Yeah, like when I was on the East Coast, I was like that one weird guy that didn't play Street Fighter, didn't play Mortal Kombat, didn't play anything. I was predominantly playing KOF. But just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. Psst, don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and add effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you a cool tune-up technique. Tune-up icon. Using the tool icon to add remove parameters and add effects to your weapon or armor to create your customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from a weapon or armor, that equipment will disappear. The number of added effects that can be added to your piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots that equipment. You can also increase the number of slots by getting your equipment modified at the NYPD weapons department. I agree. I 100% agree with you there. You got it. Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, you can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club, just in case, you know? Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? Okay, let's tune up weapon and armor. Oh, I don't have any tools yet, so I can't do that. Like, I think the Street Fighter definitely has more appeal to a lot of people. Like, I've gotten more into like enjoying Street Fighter. Don't get me wrong. Um, I like some of the older ones more, but I just like a lot of the characters, and I like the play style and how quick KOF is over Street Fighter. I just have a lot of fun with it. I like having like the dodge button, or as much as I'm not a big fan of like the sidestep or whatever the hell it was called in like 95, 96. Spot dodge, that's what it was called. I wasn't a huge fan of the spot dodge. I just, like I said, I like it. I think the thing that I always kind of hurt KOF is that you had to learn a minimum of 3 characters in order to be effective in that game. Okay, we'll drop that in there for right. Actually, no, let's take that. Oh, they are. Well, here's the thing with a lot of the older bosses, with the exception, I can't remember his name, but he's the boss of 11. That guy is always a pain in the ass. Um, like with Rugal in 95, 96, 98, and 02, there are ways that you can kind of cheese the AI. Like, I think in 95, for whatever reason, he just doesn't block low kicks for some reason. So you could just spam low kick and you'll beat his first form. Second form, he's a pain in the ass still. But first form, you can usually just cheese low kick. Like, I think it's either low light or low heavy. But you can usually cheese a low kick and he'll just get hit every time. Orochi, yep. So for the... I have like a entire KOF like retrospective all the way up to part 15. And when I was working on that, I played through all of the KOF games, like except for like 98 and 02 because they didn't have a story. But to familiarize myself with the story, I played through all of them. Holy shit, those bosses. I managed to clear it with the only one requiring a save state was the KOF 11 boss. But so many of those early ones were a pain in the ass. Gyonitz was another one in 96. That was a massive pain in the ass. Daddy. So this is Ben. Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh yeah, the concert. Sorry, man. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make it up for you. Fine. It varies depending on the game. So... my main team is, in most games, is, Iori, Kyo, and Terry. Or, well, let me rephrase it. It's Iori and Terry. Like, I've always got Iori in there. But I'll usually substitute Terry out for, like, K-Dash or Kyo. Or, but in, like, the early ones, I basically use, like, Hero Team. Like, I like Kyo. I liked, fuck, why am I drawing a blank on his name? He's the guy that was on Kyo's team with him, the model, the electric dude. In 98 specific, because I play the competitive one, so I play 98 and I play 02 a lot. So in 98 I specifically use fuck, why am I drawing such a blank on this? I use Iori. I use the alternate of Kyo. So not technically Kusanagi, but he's basically Kusanagi. So I use Iori Kusanagi and I use Shingo. Because I like the random effect that Shingo has in 98. In 02, I tend to run Terry, K-Dash, and Iori. And in 15, I bounce around like a ton, but my main ones usually have Iori, Kukri, and Iori, Kukri, Terry, or I can't remember her name, but she was from Samurai Showdown originally. She's the shipbuilder. I actually really liked using her. She sucks in the game. She's one of the worst characters in it, but she's a lot of fun to use. And although it's not a KOF game, in CVS 2, I play Iori. I don't know why I'm drawing such a blank on this. It's my main fucking team in that game. Iori, Vega, and fuck, that's bad. Like, I don't know why I'm... Oh, Iori, Vega, Ken. Sometimes I'll substitute Ken for Terry or Kyoin. Guess every kid needs a mother. That's not true. I was raised by my father too, after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Damn, Aya. Yes. Definitely am getting the... I got the first fighting collection, but I am definitely getting the second one specifically for CBS 2. Sorry, only authorized personnel beyond this part. Like, CVS 2 is the main game. Like, that is the game that I still play today. That is still the one that I've gone and I've competed in now. I've played it on here like a couple of times. Not a ton, but I'm definitely out of practice, I ain't gonna lie. Like, holy shit. Compared to when I was playing it way more heavy like 2 years ago. Sure, as long as the internet's good for it. I'll do that. Like, I still play it on Fightcade every once in a while, but I'll definitely be grinding it again once it comes out. I kind of hope that they have crossplay with it. I really hope they have crossplay with it. Hey, you can't just come barging in here. You ain't getting no special treatment. Saw you on TV. You're from 17th Precinct, aren't you? You're the one that survived. I tell you, my holidays are ruined because of this. They better give me extra vacation days for this. What are you doing here? Okay, I shouldn't be here yet. No, like, Samurai Showdown came out in that weird time frame where rollback was a thing, but it still wasn't fully implemented in a lot of stuff. Supposedly they were gonna bring rollback to it. I haven't tried it out since the updates came through. I know, like, the first fighting collection, the internet or the online wasn't too bad. Yeah, the online for it wasn't too bad. I don't know how the Marvel vs. Capcom collection is, just because that's not a game that I really enjoy. That was just one I could never, ever get into. %, same. I'm really hoping that with Terry getting added to Street Fighter 6, or Terry and Mai getting added to Street Fighter 6, and with the Capcom Fighting Collection, or the Fighting Collection 2, but it's basically the CVS collection, or that's what people are gonna fucking call it. And with SVC Chaos getting re-released, I'm really hoping that means we will get a CVS 3. I don't think we're gonna get it anytime soon. I'm now at the stage where I was hoping that we would get it. I made a video where I was like, there's no chance in hell. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong so fucking bad. Because I would fucking die for a CVS 3. You were looking for me? Yes, we're having a press conference now. And I want you there too. No, that was just another game made by another... That was made by SNK. That was just a part of their crossover collaboration. It's not technically in it. I mean, technically, if you want to make the argument with the Fighting Collection 2, it might as well just be called the Isatano Collection, because the fucker made most of the games that were on there. Because I think he was also responsible for Power Stone, and I think Rival Schools? Yes, we're having a press conference now, and I want you there too. Me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of the incident. I see. But you can only answer when I ask you. The media is still looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect. So you let me do that talking, understood? Yes, sir. Okay then. Let me go meet the press. Or let's go meet the press. Yeah, like, I mean, the current heads, the director of Street Fighter 6 is also, like, a huge SNK fan. So I think that there's still a pretty good chance that we could end up with a crossover. Because the SNK people seem to really like the idea. The head of Street Fighter seems to really be down for it. Like, I think there's still a chance. I'm hoping that there's still a chance. I might just be huffing pure copium at this point, but God, I fucking want that. So you're saying this could be the work of terrorists. Also, I can't say anything not good. I did see your message. I mean, here's the thing. The only toxin when it comes to fighting games, they're the game that requires, like, practice and, like, time in it. Like, anyone can become good at a fighting game. Just how much time and dedication you're willing to put into them. That's the one thing I'm willing to say. Like, that is what we currently speculate. How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That was nothing. Another question. Then how did Detective Brea survive without so much as a minor burn? That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said that my mitochondria were a mutation. Hey, shut the fuck up. Your mitochondria? Who said that? Third game to be 2D. I mean, I would love for it to be a 2D game, like a pure 2D pixel art game. That's never gonna fucking happen. So I would be happy with 3D like how KOF 15 or Street Fighter 6 is. I don't necessarily want it done in the RE engine because Terry looks fucked up, but I wouldn't be mad if it was in the RE engine. Melissa, no, she said she was Eve. But according to the reports, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of alien? People, please. She is very tired and we're still investigating. That'll be all for today. Like, I don't want it 3D in the sense of, like, a Tekken game or a Soul Calibur game. Like, I'm personally just not big into 3D fighters, but I'm fine with 2D games that use 3D assets, if that makes any sense. Hey, I thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. That's not the point. Who's going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Meet. You'll have to speak up. Yes, what? Yes, all right. Some Japanese scientist, I think, couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito... Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? Mitochondria? You mean the powerhouse of the cell? Might have heard about that in school. That's what Eve had said. That's it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I just read some research at the museum, wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to that researcher. Go, better get there before the media. It may explain what phone call, or might explain that phone call too. Yes, sir, come on, Aya. I'll bring the car around, meet you out front. God damn it, Aya, open the door. Oh fuck, we go to the museum already? Holy shit. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Clamp will be there. Dr. Clamp? What's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria is something, it seems to cover a whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. To have a PhD and be working at the museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research. Oh great, we're gonna have a grand time with this one. Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. Daniel, it's been a while since I visited the museum. See, I hate when they actually put the name above it. I know why they do it, but dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what that security guard can do for us. Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take long. Place is pretty creepy without anyone around. Yeah, you'll find him in the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out ever. Thanks. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let us keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebook's on the counter, thanks. Just my name. Yep, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave your number, too. Did she just give him the finger? Like, was that the writing animation, or did she just literally give him the finger? Okay, everyone, I know we didn't do much tonight, but I gotta be up super early for work. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. Come on. I'll be back on here tomorrow. Now that I know what I'm gonna play, I'll be on here again tomorrow, roughly around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we'll try and get some more of this done. Again, thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you all here tomorrow. Bye, everyone.